Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Catherine Andrioli with Davidson Community Players. Thanks so much for joining us today. I want to introduce you to someone very special who's been with DCP for a little while now, and she has been with us for countless productions. Please meet Nicole Miller. She is a production stage manager with the Davidson Community Players. Nicole, thank you so much for being here today. First of all, let's just start with how have you been doing during quarantine? What have you been up to?
Well, for the most part, I was doing a lot of crafts, a lot of scrapbooking and things like that, but I've actually started back working. We're getting ready to do, um, you know, let's hope, Present Laughter, and I'm working on 39 Steps, and if we're allowed to put Putnam up, I'm a busy bee, so hopefully we can put that one up sooner than later.
Yes. So just tell us a little bit about how you got involved in theater and particularly with Davidson Community Players.
So I actually was out of theater for a number of years because I got hurt and I needed time to heal. But also, I was thinking maybe I couldn't do theater anymore, and I didn't know anybody. It's obviously different when you get out of school. You know everybody in school, and everybody knows you. But then you get into the world, and you're thinking, okay, what am I gonna do? But I actually had a friend who was working on a show, and their stage manager dropped out during Tech Week. And my friend just came to me and said, hey, we really need a stage manager. I know you don't necessarily have the time at the moment, but we need somebody to come in and stage manage. So I did, and that was back in 2014. I came in for the musical, and I stage managed the best I could, and I think I did pretty good. And I just kept showing up and doing things like I did a lot of quick changes and props, and I just kept showing up and saying, hey, this is my face, remember my face, please hire me. And then I was lucky enough to get hired on a very regular basis.
That's amazing. And you've been with us for many shows. But I just wanted to touch on the fact that you have been able to continue to do theater despite your injury. Just talk
Mm-hmm.
about how, the challenges you face, but also, you've been continuing to pursue your passion for theater despite, the circumstances that you went through with your leg injury.
Mm-hmm. So back in 2010, I actually got hit by a car and lots of very bad injuries. But the biggest one is that I had to have my left leg amputated above the knee. And like I said, I have various other injuries, but that's the big one. And I just kind of thought I couldn't do theater anymore. It's not like I thought my life was over or anything. It's just that stage managing in theater is very active, and it's a hard job, and it's things that you never know what the day is going to bring, so you have to be careful, at least I do, with what I'm doing on a regular basis. But I don't know, I just couldn't stay away. Theater's what I wanted to do since I was little. I started as an actress, but then I found tech theater and I found stage managing, and I loved it so much. And it gave me the ability to, be neurotic and organize things, but then see a play from the beginning to the end. And it was hard at the beginning, and actually it's still pretty hard. I mean, getting around is kind of always a challenge, or I don't know, it's just it's all the little things you don't necessarily think about that are important to me. And I just have to acknowledge that on a regular basis. Climbing up into the booth is kind of it's a fun task. That's always a little weird. It's a lot better now. I'm really strong. I I did lots of physical therapy, and I just took each day as it came, and that's kind of how I got where I am now.
That's amazing. Well, you
Yeah.
are truly inspirational, especially for all of these, people that want to get involved in theater. It really shows that you can do anything that you put your mind to. Um, I just wanted to ask kind of like what, your like daily life is when you're a stage production manager. If you just want to share with us what you kind of do on the job and how it is to see, like you said, a play go from, the beginning all the way to the end.
Um, yeah, it's interesting when somebody asks what a stage manager does. It's a hard question because it's not a hard answer. It's not something that you can very plainly say, this is precisely what you do, because it's different every day. It's different on each show. And a lot of what I do is paperwork. It's just keeping track of everything you can think of, making sure people are communicating and that everybody's on the same page and that we have all the props we need. That, oh, is this person allergic to bananas? But they have to eat bananas. So what are we going to do with that? And it's collecting all of the information and arranging it to make sure that everybody has the most productive show as possible.
Absolutely. And, you have to juggle multiple shows at once,
Mm-hmm.
especially now kind of with everything on hold. But I'm sure you're really excited to get back to the theater. Just talk about what you're looking forward to the most, when we get back on stage.
I am looking forward to getting back to theater. Um, well, I'm hoping Putnam's gonna go up because Putnam Spelling Bee is so funny, and we were close to putting it up when everything happened. And I'm excited to see how everybody um how everybody just kind of embraces theater again. I know we're doing little things to keep people interested and engaged, but there's obviously a difference in social distancing and the ability to actually go somewhere and see a show and experience it for yourself and be in the room and you feel that energy that a show puts out, and it's just not the same over the net. So I'm really looking forward to just seeing how the audiences take all of these shows that we're planning to put up at the hopefully end of the year, end of the end of July.
Absolutely. Everybody's excited. So, Nicole, thank you so much for joining us. You have such a wonderful story, and we are so happy that you were able to share that with all of our audience members. So, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So, everyone, that was Nicole Miller, one of our favorite stage production managers here at DCP. And I am Catherine Andrioli, bringing you some virtual meet and greets of our staff and actors. So, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and remember to stay safe and healthy and have a great weekend. Thanks so much.